Now is the perfect time to strategically position yourself in the market and start creating and selling planners on Amazon KDP for 2025 to 2026. So, with a new year setting in, everyone wants to stay ahead and organized. So, this is the perfect time that people are most likely to purchase these books. So, I'm excited to show you how everything works in today's video, and you're welcome.
Welcome to KCK, where dreams take flight. Making money online, tech and sights so bright. Subscribe and stay, let's journey on. Together we'll shine from dusk till dawn.
So right now I'm on Amazon KDP, and we are just going to run through the different designs made by different sellers, and we see what they're doing just to get inspiration and to see what is selling right now on the market. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to come over to Amazon and you're going to type in here on the search bar 2025 to 2026 planner. So they'll bring you different results like you can see over here. So you're just going to run through them and get inspiration. So if you notice, there is a lot of floral planners over here, so that gives us an insight of what people are actually creating right now. So the floral design would be perfect for our planner. Okay, so there is this bestseller over here. Let's click on it and we find out what's inside there, what does it entail, and everything. So like you can see, it has 24 months calendar from January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2026, a monthly layout, monthly quotes, okay, includes extra note section, reflections to help create a meaningful record. There is different information over here, so you can also click over here to see the size. It's 8.5 by 11 inches, which we are going to be using. And then it's lightweight and easy to carry around. All the information is over here, so you just have to go through everything. Okay, and you can also look at how many pages are there. It's 108 pages. It's in English. Still, the dimensions is 8.5 by 11 inches. So if you scroll down here, you can see other frequently bought designs, and they are all floral, like you can see. So it's a great inspiration for us. And this is the interior of the journal, like you can see. So we are going to be creating something similar. Okay, now let's start the designing process. And for our first step, we are going to be using Canva. So on Canva, we are going to be using the custom size option. Okay, this is what we are going to choose. So we are going to click on custom size. We are going to make sure that the units are in inches. Then after that, let's first head over to Amazon KDP. And then under KDP, we are going to choose the book formatting as paperback. So we are just going to click on that. And then we are going to scroll down to get the right dimensions to use. So what we are looking for is bleed. So to get bleed, we are going to click over here where it says set the size of your book and margins. We are going to click on that option over there. And then we are looking for bleed over here. Okay, so under bleed, there is different dimensions. So we are going to click on the examples of page sizes. Okay, so what we are looking for is the 8.5 by 11, which is this, if you can see. So we want to design our book with a bleed. Okay, so it's going to be 8.625 by 11.25 inches. And to show you an example of bleed, so this is what your page looks like with no bleed, and this is what it looks like on the right with bleed. Okay, so back to Canva, let's input our dimensions. So for the width, it's 8.625 by 11.25. Okay, so you're going to click on create new design, and it's going to bring us this canvas over here that we are going to be using. Okay, so the first thing you need to do here is to access the rulers and guides, and to do that you just have to press Shift R on your computer, and that will you'll be able to access them, like you can see. So now we need to set up our margins, right? And to do that, we are going to go back to Amazon KDP, the same exact place where we got the dimensions. We are going to scroll down over here, and then what we are looking for at the margins. Okay, so under margins there is different options. Like you can see, it shows you the page count, the inside gutter margins, outside margins with no bleed, and then the outside margins with bleed. So you're going to choose the margins based on the pages you're planning to work with. So from the example we saw on Amazon, it had 108 pages. So that means our page count is between 24 to 150 pages. So this is going to be our focus. And like you can see, for the outside margins with bleed, it's 0.375 inches. Okay, and then the inside gutter margins, it's 0.735 inches as well. So that means we are going to be using 0.375 inches on both sides. Okay, so let's go back to Canva. And what you're going to do is to drag the ruler, and you're trying to get 0.375. Okay, so that's perfect. We got it right. Okay, so you can choose to drag the upper ruler and get the same size over here. But what I like to do is to go over to elements, and then I'm going to find a square. So I'll go to shapes. Okay, and then I'll find a square. I will click on it just like that. Then I'll make it smaller. Okay, just like that. So basically what I want is for it to fit over here. Okay, that, and then I'm going to position it over here. So now we are going to duplicate it. Okay, just like that. And then I'm just going to drag it to the other side. Now let's duplicate it again, and we drag it up here just like that. So this time around I'm just going to make it slant like this. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate it once again, and I'm going to drag it down here just like that. So now what we are going to do is to just drag the rulers like that, and like this, and like that. Okay, so after that we will eliminate the squares because we don't need them anymore. So to design our planner, we are going to be using our Canva templates. Okay, but let me first show you our plan. So like we said, our planner is going to be for 2 years, which is 2025 to 2026. And then for the page count, we are working with 100 pages, and it's going to have an overall calendar for all 12 months for both years. Okay, so that means we are going to have one page for each year, okay, with an overall calendar. Okay, so then number three, we are going to have 4 pages for each month, including the monthly calendar, the daily planner, weekly planner, monthly goals. And here you can add anything depending on the planner you're designing. So for example, like a travel wish list, anything that you want to include in your planner. Okay, then number four, we are going to have a page for yearly goals, and that's going to be for both the years. So one page for each year. Okay, now that we have all this information, let's go back and we start our design. So like we said, we are going to be using Canva templates. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to come over here where there is design, then you're just going to type in 2025 planner. You'll click on that, and then in the search they're going to bring you different templates that you can work with. So what we want to first is the overall planner with all the 12 months. Okay, because it's going to be our first page. So I'm just going through the different designs available. And one thing I want to mention to you guys is that the designs with a crown symbol, this one over here, you need Canva Pro to access them, but the ones without a crown symbol, for example like this one, you can use them free of charge. So I'm just going to find a particular one that stands out for me, and that's what we are going to be using. So I think the other one wasn't really bad. So let me just click on this one. Okay, I think this is good. Like you can see, it shows us all our the 12 months. Okay, like you can see. So this is going to be our first page. And since we are designing a KDP planner, I suggest that we keep it black and white for easy cost of printing and more profits. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to customize this template. You can start by changing the color of the background. You can change that to white. Okay, so what you're going to do is to highlight all these texts, and then you can choose a different font to work with. There is so many fonts in Canva over here that are free. Okay, so you just have to change with a particular one or a specific one that you like. Okay, so we are just going to change that, and then change the font color as well. So you just have to click over here, and then we are going to change everything to black, just like that. Like you can see now, it's more visible. Okay, so I think that looks good, but let's zoom it in to see if everything is readable. Okay, so you can also choose to edit this to short film of the month, for example, with John over here. And the reason as why you want to customize your template as much as you can is because remember, there is a lot of people who could potentially be using the same template, and you want your work to be unique so you don't have any issues uh, while you are publishing your book. Okay, so I'm just going to do this really fast off screen, and then we are going to go on to our next step. So this is the final product, and we can go ahead and customize it even more. So to do that, you just have to come over to elements, and then you can search for different images based on what you want to include. For this particular video, I want to add line patterns. So all you have to do is to come over here and you type in the kind of images you want. Then they'll bring you the different options that you can choose from. So I think we should try this one. It's simple and beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to drag it up here. So I didn't like how the first one came out, so I'm just trying to find a better option. For example, let's try this. Okay, I'll just position it over here, and I see what it looks like. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, so I've seen something else here that I think we can use. So like I said, guys, from here it's all about your creativity as an individual. Okay, so this is the final product. Now let's go ahead and design our monthly calendar. So to do that, we are just going to click on add a page, and that way we are going to have a new page with the right dimensions we made in the beginning that we are going to be working with. And when you come back to design over here and type in 2025 monthly planner, they'll bring you different options over here, just like how we did in the beginning. And there is this particular one that stood out for me. So I'm just going to click on it just like that. And I'm going to click on it over there. So I'm taking the month of January 1st. And like you can see, it has all 12 months. So this means you don't have to hustle inputting the correct numbers of when the month has to start. You just have to come back and choose the template for each month. Okay, just like you can see, if you want, you can just click on apply all 12 pages, and then they'll be applied at once. But doing that might eliminate the first page. That's why I'm going to go with one by one. Okay, so let's go ahead and customize this template just like how we did with the first one. So now let's go ahead and change the font. You're just going to click over here just like that, and then you'll see different font styles that you can use. Let me use this. Okay, that looks good. I think we should do that for the first page as well. I think that looks better. So I'm just going to highlight all the months just like that, and I'm going to use that font because I think it looks better. Okay, so this is it. That's what it looks like from here. Like I said, you just have to be creative as an individual, add all the things that can personalize the template and make it unique from everyone else's. So let's go ahead and add our daily planner now. So to do that, once again, we are going to add a new page, which is going to come with the right dimensions, and we are going to head over to design view. So you're going to type in daily planners and they'll bring you different templates that you can work with. So you just have to go through all of them and see which one stands out for you. So if you find a particular one that you want, you can just click on it just like that. And like you can see, it's ready for use over here. So you can go ahead and, edit everything. So we can edit the font style. So I'm using the one we used earlier on with the rest of the templates. So you can choose to delete these images. Remember, we want something unique because other people might be using the same template. So we want to make this ours. Like I said, you can add different elements to your planner by going to elements. Then you can search for whatever image you want to add. For example, let's say you want to add a clock. You'll just have to click over here and then you type in clock outline. You're going to search for that and they'll bring you different images that you can use. So let's say you want to use maybe this one. You're just going to click on it. This is too dark for the design, but it's just an example. So you're just going to click on whichever you want, and then you'll drag it just like I showed you guys earlier on. So you'll position it wherever you want to put it. So once you're happy with that, you can go ahead and design your weekly planner. And following the same steps, we are just going to click on add a page. Let me just zoom this out, and then you're going to go back to design. Under design, you're going to search for weekly planner. Okay, and they're going to bring you a variety of templates that you can choose from. So if you find the one you want to use, you just click on it just like that. You can make edits if you want to, just like how I showed you guys. Make sure everything is in black and white. All you have to do is to highlight the entire planner, come over here and make sure everything is in black. You can change the font style using the same font style we've been using for the previous templates. Okay, just like that. By the way, guys, if you're finding value in this video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section down below and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. So now let's go ahead and add our monthly goals page. So to do that, we are going to follow the same steps we've been taking. We are just going to click on add a page. Then we are going to reduce this, okay, because I want it to be visible on the workspace. So you're going to come over here to design and then you're going to type in monthly goals. So they'll bring you different templates that you can choose from. So for example, we can go with this first one over here, and like you can see, it looks good. So once again, we are going to edit everything. We want to make sure that everything is black, okay, and then we are going to change the font style as well. So I'm just going to click on fonts and then I'll choose the font we've been using earlier on. So yeah, like you can see, everything has changed. So what you can do here is since this is a January monthly goal, okay, we are dealing with January. Okay, so what we are going to do here is we want to edit this to January. Okay, and you can do the same for the rest of the months. So like you can see, so far we have 5 complete pages, and the first page is the one with all the months, the 12 months that we have in a year. And for the second page, it starts with our, the February calendar, okay? And then the third page has the daily planner, the fourth page has the weekly planner, and the fifth page has the January goals. So we are going to duplicate these 4 pages to create, the guide or the planner for the month of February, following the same thing. So we don't have to recreate. All we have to do is to duplicate these, and we set them for the month of February. Then at the end of December, we will add another year goals page. Okay, something similar to this, but a yearly overall year goal page. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So let's go back to grid view, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So to work on the rest of the month, what we are going to do is we are going to come over here, and then we are going to add a new page for February. So this is where the month of February is going to start from. So if you remember, the design we used in the beginning had all the months included. Okay, so you're going to choose February this time around, and you're just going to go ahead and do the same edits that we did in the beginning. So I'm just turning everything to black. Okay, just like how we've been doing. Don't worry, this is the only slide we are going to be editing in this step. Okay, so I'm just changing everything, even the font style, like you can see. So after doing that, you're just going to scroll back up. Okay, and right here on the daily planner, the page after the month of January calendar, you're going to click on duplicate page. Okay, so you click on duplicate page. That way you're going to have two pages, and what you're going to do is to push the second page past the calendar of the month of February. Okay, so you're just going to click on move down, just like that, down, just like that. Then once again, like you can see, we reached the month of Feb. So this is going to be our second page for February. Okay, so you're going to go back once again. Okay, like you can see, and then now we are collecting the weekly planner. Okay, so you're going to click on duplicate page, and then you're just going to push it down right after the daily planner, just like that. Okay, like you can see, we got it right. So we are going to go ahead and collect the last page, which is the goals. Okay, the monthly goals. Once again, you're going to duplicate, and then you're going to push it down. Okay, just like that, past the weekly planner, just like that. All you have to do here is to edit this, and then you change this to February, just like that. Take the same steps for the rest of the month up to December. And like I told you, right after December, you can add one more page for the yearly goals, something similar to this. Okay, so I just want us to view this in a larger screen, on a larger screen, to see how everything looks. Okay, I want everything to be visible. So far, everything looks so good and organized. So following the same steps, you're going to create other pages for all the months. And now that we have all that information, let's go ahead and I show you how to design your book cover really fast and uniquely. Okay. By the way, guys, if you want to find out how you can design digital planners with hyperlinks, you can check out this video over here. I'll leave it in the description down below and also at the end of this video, so you can click on it right after watching this video, and then you can also get an insight of how you can create digital planners with hyperlinks. Not to forget to mention, after creating the book interior, you have to download it as a PDF print. Okay, so you click on the share button, and then you're going to click on the download button over here. So you're going to choose the option of a PDF print. That's what you're going to download this book as. So you click on PDF print, just like that, and then you're just going to click on download, and it's going to download on your device. Okay. So to design our book cover, we are going to come back to Canva's homepage, and we are going to choose custom size once again. So we are going to change this to inches, just like how we did in the first place. But now we are going to be using the KDP cover calculator, which looks like this, to get a template that we are going to be using, to get the right dimensions for our book cover. Okay, so let's fill this information together really fast. Okay, so for the binding type, we are going to go with paperback, and for the interior type, it's going to be black and white. Then the paper type, we are going to go with white paper. The reading direction is going to be left to right. Okay. The measurement units, it's going to be in inches. Okay. Then the interior trim size, we used 8.5 by 11 inches. So this is what we are going to input here. We said our page count is going to be 100 pages, so we are just going to put 100, and then we are going to click on calculate dimensions. That way they're going to generate for us a template, like you can see, and this is what we are going to be using. Okay, so all you have to do is to click on download template, so it's going to download on your device and it will be ready for use. But I want to show you something. So once you open the file, oh, okay, it has three options over here. Like you can see, it has this option of PDF, but what we are looking for is the PNG file. Okay, so you're going to click on that, and this is what you're going to save on your computer. Okay, so these overall dimensions is what we are going to input into Canva, like I'm going to show you. So back to Canva, our width was 17.45475, right? Then the height was 11.250. Okay, so you're just going to click on create new design, and then they're going to bring us a perfect canvas with the right dimensions to use. Okay, so what you're gonna do next is to come over here to uploads. Okay, and then you're going to upload the PNG file of the template. Okay, like you can see, mine is in the process right now. So this is what we are going to be using. So once it's done, you're just going to click on it just like that, and you're going to make sure it fits the entire canvas really well, just like that. You just have to drag it just like that. So to create a beautiful image, remember the inspiration we had on Amazon in the first place was floral, so it looks like a lot of floral planners are doing well. So you can use the element options and you can search for different patterns, but I love to use the help of AI to get perfect and unique designs. So I use the help of ChatGPT, and basically this is the prompt that you can give ChatGPT to get the perfect design for your planner. So it says, generate me a prompt to create a perfect, unique, colorful floral image for my KDP planner. There shouldn't be text. I will put it manually. So like you can see, ChatGPT went ahead to give me a detailed prompt that we are going to be using. So all you have to do is to highlight and copy this. Okay, sorry, it's taking a minute. So you're just going to highlight and copy this, okay? And then we are going to be using Dreamlab, which is Canva's new feature. So you can access it on your Canva interface homepage down here on your left, okay? So you're going to open it, and then it's going to bring you to this interface. So all you have to do is to paste the prompt over here. So you can choose the size of the image that you want. Since we have like I want it to work for both, on both sides. Okay, so let me go with dimensions of 16 by 9. Okay, so we are going to click on create. Okay, so like you can see, Dreamlab has generated for us 4 beautiful images. So if you're happy with them, you can just download the one you want from here. If you're not happy with the results, you can always regenerate until you find something perfect. So I'm going to be using this first one. Okay, so you're just going to download it, and then you're just going to go back to Canva, and you'll go to uploads. Then you're going to click on upload. Then you're going to upload the design, that we just created. So it's ready for use right now. You're just going to click on it just like that, and then you're going to drag it and make sure it fits this template really well, just like that. Okay, like you can see. So I think it looks good over there. So you're going to reduce on the transparency so that we can design the spine. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so like you can see now, the spine is visible. So what you're going to do is to come over to elements, and then you're going to find a square. okay, just like that. So you're just going to make it a bit smaller to fit really well on the spine, just like that. Okay, so you're going to drag this down like that. Okay, so I think that looks perfect. Just make sure everything is really covered really well. So after that, you can remove the transparency for the main image. Okay, I actually don't like how this came out. It doesn't really look good. So what I did, I went back to Dreamlab and I edited the prompt. So this is what I did. I said floral patterns. Okay, so I decided to try patterns and I got different results like you can see over here. So I decided to work with this one. So you're just going to go back and upload your new design. So I'm just going to replace the new one with the old one. Okay, just like that. I think that looks better. So we are going to change the color of the spine. So to do that, you're just going to click on it just like that, and then they'll bring you different color options from your main image that you can choose from, or you can also try the different default colors available. Okay, so let's try the green and we see what it looks like. I think that looks really good. Let's try the yellow as well. I think the green does it really well. So let's first view this design, in a full view and we see, okay. So I think that looks perfect, guys. Or what do you think? So what we are going to do next is to add the title for our book cover. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to come back to elements and then you'll find a shape that you want to work with. It can be a square. It can be any shape that you want to work with. So you're just going to click on it just like that, and then you position it over here. Okay, so you can choose to change the color of this so that it can pop. Okay, so like you can see, I'm trying to position it somewhere that it will look nice. Okay, so I'm going to change this to white. Okay, just like that, and then I'm going to go over to text and I will find this option over here. So I'm just going to click on add a heading. So I'm going to make this 2025 to 2026. Okay, just like that. So I'm going to make it a bit smaller so that it can fit perfectly well. Okay, so I'm going to drag it and make sure it fits this space over here. So to give it a bit of volume, we are going to change the effects, but let's first choose the right font. Okay, so let's try different fonts over here. So to keep everything easy and short, let's try this. Okay, so we want something that is nice and popping. I think that's a bit warm. Let's go with this one because I think it has a thickness to it. Okay, that will make our design to pop really well. So you can just from here you just have to keep adjusting everything to where you feel it looks best. Okay, just like that. So you can choose to add some effects. Okay, so you can click on effects and then like you can see there is different types over here. So we can try this one and you can change the color from here. So let's see, maybe we should keep it white on the inside. What do you guys think? Or I don't know, like from here I'm just trying to be creative, guys. So let's try I don't know, let's go back to effects. Okay, effects, and then let's choose this one. Let's add some volume to it. Okay, let's try white. Okay, just like that. Like you can see, I'm just trying to see what looks best. Okay, so after all the edits, I think it looks best over here. Like you can see, I think it has come out really well. Okay, so now what we are going to do is to go ahead and download our design, and we are going to be downloading it as a PDF print. So you'll come here where there is a share button and then you'll click on that. You'll click on download, then you're going to choose the PDF print option over here, and then you'll click on download. That way your design is going to download onto your device. So the next step here is to upload your book onto Amazon KDP, and I'll be leaving you this particular video to guide you. It's easy step-by-step guide that you can easily follow along and do it simply by yourself. Yes, guys, so as much as I want to stay here and we learn together, this brings us to the end of today's video. If you found value in the video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.